Guys, do you feel like reading sucks? Or maybe you think you just don't have time, or you don't retain the information that you're even reading, or you think it's just boring.
Boring, boring, boring.
Reading sucks.
Dude, I don't have time for this.
I don't even remember what I read.
Stick to the end of the video to find out how to make reading not boring.
Way less boring.
Unbelievably less boring.
As a matter of fact, you might actually like it.
Wait and see.
I dare you to wait and see.
Okay.
I'm Tyler Allard.
And I'm Joe Allard. And we're the Elevate Bros! Well, guys, so for those of you that are subscribed, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are brand new, welcome. We are tracking our top 5 daily habits: waking up on time, reading every day, exercising every day, keeping a healthy diet, and
an evening journal. And guys, the main reason why we're here is because I know, like most of you, reading sucks for a lot of us, and we have a couple of ways that you can make it not suck as much. One, I don't have time. It's one of the most common excuses of why you can't read.
I'm busy.
Exactly. How many things can we do? But honestly, you have more time than you think. If you just devoted even 15 minutes a day, guys, look at this. Look at this. If we even devoted, look at it, 15 minutes a day to reading, that would equal 12 books a year. Imagine what you could know if you read 12 books a year. That's a book a month.
Might not seem like a lot, but how many of you have even read a book in the last year?
And guys, you can also habit stack. If you don't have enough time, you can totally stack reading with other activities.
Activities that you normally do, like you know our favorite with the Elevate Bros is walking on the treadmill and reading at the same time.
But
like
you could
textbook.
You could even do things like maybe even playing catch and reading, or riding a bike and reading.
Right.
I got this habit stack thing figured out, baby. Oh.
I'm the Weed Reaper, and I'm very disappointed in your reading attempt. That was just plain stupid.
Play some ball with Tyler.
Joe, why you got a book?
Habit stacking, G. I
Okay.
got this.
Okay.
I got this down. Here we go. Ugh.
All right. Oh, all right. You do got this.
See, guys, this is habit stacking.
Oh.
That was even more stupid. Why would you try that?
Right. Well, I don't know about those.
Yeah, maybe not.
But
maybe not those.
But the walking on treadmill while reading, maybe while you're relaxing.
Yeah. Guys, the other thing is you make time for what's important. And I bet that you guys make a couple other things more important than reading. For instance, switch scrolling to reading. Finally, some time to relax. No one will ever know. Oh, what's that? Nice.
No, Tyler. Why don't you try this? A book. There you go, idiot. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
A couple more statistics, guys. Research shows that most of us are going to spend 5.2 hours a day on what? Our phone. That's ridiculous. I'm not spending that much time on my phone. I'm spending an average about 3 hours. But guys, another statistic here, 3.1 hours. To what? You guessed it, watching TV. That's 8 hours of our day spent towards nothing.
That's disgusting. Quit
Oh my
distracting
gosh. Guys, another way you can keep yourself accountable is by looking at your screen time on your phone. I can see exactly where I'm spending my time. You might be spending 30 minutes a day just scrolling on Facebook. You just cut that in half. I think we can squeeze in our reading time.
Look at it. Look at your screen time.
Take a look.
So, guys, the other reason why people think reading sucks is because you're not retaining the information, right? Like, you don't know what the heck you just even read. You read a page, and now you're like, what did I even read? Pretty discouraging. Research shows, guys, since we're on Whiteboard Wednesday, this is how much you retain. The research shows that the average person
10%? That's it?
10%. You read 10 pages, you got 10% out of that.
Why am I even reading?
what is the point of that, right? You might as well not even learn.
Yeah.
However, there might be one nugget you learn out of there. Taking notes. I know in school, no one liked taking notes, right?
Dude, I'm a master note taker. It's one thing I took pride in.
Good job, Joe. You guys are getting the hang of this reading thing.
Guys, they didn't have you take notes so you could look at them later. The actual true fact is that 70%, let's look at the difference, 10.
Whoa!
70% is retained. Research shows when you take notes. So if just each chapter of your book, you write a little bit of notes at the end, you're going to retain that information, 70% of it. That is such a huge difference. That'll make it more enjoyable for you. Share what you read with a friend, guys. Tyler knows if you're reading next to me, you're about to find out everything I just read.
That timer right there was the timer for Joe to tell me I need to read another book. But let me tell you, I've read more books than I've actually read because Joe will tell me everything he's read from his book, so I literally feel like I get an awesome summary every time.
Guys, the cool thing too is when you share it with a friend, I never realized why I was doing it. It also helps you retain 50% of the information when you share it with a friend. So if you're taking notes and you're sharing what you read with a friend, trust me, you are going to retain 70 to 90% of what you read. It's going to make it enjoyable and actually make reading fun. One more thing, guys, that Tyler has implemented that I haven't seen any research on, but I thought was super beneficial is he meditates after he reads on what he just read.
Are you actually reading? Curse you, Tyler. I am no longer needed.
And I think that really helps him internalize it, and something that I've been starting to practice as well. So
Yeah, and one of my favorite books, The Compound Effect, they do a summary at the end of each chapter and some points. But I took it a little further and I was like, well, what if we just really, because I like my spiritual life and I pray a lot. So I was like, what if I meditate on what actually happened and envision myself implementing those things? It really can change the amount of information you retain. Now, guys, the third point is for most of us, including me, it feels like it can be boring at times. Reading can be very boring.
woo! And then what happened? Yeah, awesome!
So exciting.
Holy crap!
Oh my
this is
God!
sweet.
Now, guys, did you know that a staggering 9 out of 10, 90% of young adults would rather go on social media than read? Actually, you know what? In
What?
today's
That's
era,
hard to believe.
Right, it's not that ground shaking. But if you make it fun, like Joe was just super excited about what he was reading, you can actually read topics you're interested in, and it will help you make it more fun rather than be boring.
You're reading Joni B. Jones or whatever the heck?
At
That's why we didn't read any books in high school, probably.
Right. But now we're reading self-development books, and there's nothing better than feeling like you're bettering yourself and educating yourself, because you really can learn anything you want to learn.
Yeah, and I think that it starts with starting something small. That's why in our program, you read for only 15 minutes, because if you try to read for like an hour, of course that's gonna be boring. You're not used to it. Okay, and also another thing that we've developed, Tyler, if you want to put on the board, put books everywhere. It's about your environment. Okay, so you can make it so that your TV's right in the living room when you walk in the house. If there was books planted in certain places in your bathroom, for example, you taking a dump? You get a 10, 15-minute reading. I know some of you take that 20-minute dump and scroll on your phone.
That's Joe. He's in there for 30 minutes.
Hey, 20. Come on.
All right.
Half of it's just for my sanity.
Yeah, that's when he's posting on Instagram.
Yep.
Use every minute. Use every minute. You have more time than you think.
Oh, hey guys, part of that environment is, for example, have a reading chair. Have a reading chair, maybe even a reading room, somewhere that you go that feels comfortable for you to read. It's peaceful, it's quiet, there's not distractions. That's gonna make reading easier. And also, and one more thing is eliminate the distractions. Okay, if you got Joe Wallet around you and you're trying to read, forget about it. You're gonna get nothing. This dude's gonna be trying to talk to you the whole day. Eliminate it! Eliminate it!
They're done. They're over. Finito. Finished.
Finish him!
And guys, now I bet you can read and feel like it's going to be exciting and not so boring.
Guys, thanks for staying to the end of the video. if you could, if you stayed this long, you're obviously super dedicated. If you could leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Bing! That way you're notified when we put out a new video, because you never know which one's gonna change your paradigm and change your life. Guys, reading is boring and lame because you don't know how to do it correctly.
You don't know how to do it.
Now you do.
And you will figure it out even without us. Just kidding.
You might even like it now. You might like reading. Let's go!
Guys, if you could, there is a way that you could help us out and change our lives.
Guys, no, this is the most important lesson, honestly, of the entire
Groundbreaking information.
The entire Whiteboard Wednesday is
subscribe! Come on, baby!
So actually, a lot of research, a lot of effort went in this video, so if you could subscribe, like the video, we'd really appreciate it.
It would make our lives. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, actually. Thank you.
No, thank you. It might just be boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Accountable?
That's the wrong math.
Is it really?
Yeah. It went up. The number went up somehow.
Oh, I meant 0.75.
Take that part out. That sounded stupid, but.
Oh, that was it. Okay. And guys,
Hold on.
I'm gonna write it.
Yeah. I'll write
I'll write like
I'll write it. Your handwriting is terrible.
I know, it's horrible.
It's embarrassing to look up and see up there. These. Hold on. There's something I really want to get across.
You got the cap?
I'll figure it out later. You maybe put that in there.
Damn it, this is gonna be hard.
That's how you have it stacked. Oh, God, that's
so
horrifying. At its finest. Bro, just throw a nice easy lob. You're trying to throw a line drive in my head.
I'm not. I'm
Oh, yes, you are.
trying to throw it light.
Oh,
That's
I
why
felt the whistle. Ow! My back.
All right, let's try one more.
Come on, dog.
Here we go. This is the one.
Ah, my back, dude.
All right, one more.
T.
Damn. Almost close.
That was a laser beam. Hold on, we should have Dad throw. He's more accurate.
No, just hold on. It'll ruin the video.
This is your last chance.
Yep.
Right. Come on, dude. That's what I said. Lob it. But he's trying to make it
All right, let's go.
real funny for the fans by smoking me.
I'm not gonna smoke you.
All right. Now I hesitated because you took forever. Throw the damn thing.
Start turning towards
This
me.
is the 5th time I've gotten hit.
Oh, you ducked! You ducked! It was right there. Oh shit.
All right, now I get to hit you just to make up for it. Fucker.
If you guys could hit that like
Oh, I wrote it.
and that subscribe button, even though Joe can't spell,
Not yet.
we're hoping that you can help change our lives.